Hey, hi there, my name is Deepak Thaplial, this is Greenify, and today we are going to continue and finish our last video of this series. So let's start from where we left in our second video, that is from 15th of August 1947. This day witnessed a big change for India. India gained independence, but with it came a big blow of partition. The biggest land resettlement operation and one of the most heartbreaking events in the history of mankind. The rural economy of the newly formed India was shattered by the partition completely. For the restoration, government started giving loan to farmer for different input, and with the introduction of tractors and tubewell began the modernization of agriculture. Consolidation of scattered land, which gave a new face for the cooperative agriculture in India. CDPs in 1952 and then NES in 1953, with somewhat similar objectives were launched for rural development at grassroots level. Apart from these changes, the first two 5-year plans were focused in building irrigation and power projects like Bhakra Nangal, Nagarjun Sagar, and some others, which were very significant regarding the agriculture development. Many research institutes were established and the first agriculture university came into existence. Even after so many efforts in agriculture development, India was importing food grains from US. Thus, Government of India launched two package programs, IAAP and IADP. Packages of practices and inputs were given to farmers, but these were not successful as Indian varieties were not up to mark. Now during 1964-65, India was facing acute food shortage due to the various reasons. To tackle this problem, the then Prime Minister Mr. Lal Bahadur Shastri pressed for the Green Revolution. Many scientists came and worked together to evolve dwarf high-yielding varieties for wheat and rice. For wheat, Sonalika and Kalyan Sona were the main. Similarly for rice, IR8 from Philippines was introduced in India. Although these high-yielding varieties of wheat and rice needed more of everything to yield higher, but they changed India's fate completely and made our country self-sufficient in food grain production. Now was the time for the White Revolution, as India was a milk deficient nation. Even after having the world's largest population of cattle in India, the struggle of White Revolution goes back in 1946, when the milk farmers in Gujarat were exploited by the middlemen and others. That's when a local leader, Mr. Tribhuvan Das Patel, decided to set up a cooperative society for milk producers where farmers could collectively decide their rates and sell directly to the dairy. This was the start of India's first milk cooperative society in Kheda district of Gujarat, which eventually became Amul with the help of H.M. Dalaya and Varghese Kurian. Later, during 1970s, Europe donated its surplus milk to India under the World Food Programme for free. Varghese Kurian monetized these free commodities and released in such a way that the price of local milk didn't fall, and used this money along with the government aid in building the dairy infrastructure throughout the country. This was the birth of Operation Flood under the newly formed National Dairy Development Board. The idea was the start of India's White Revolution, making India self-sufficient and as of today largest milk producing and consuming nation in the world. A few years later, it was realized that for dissemination of new varieties, technology and knowledge to the farmer, there must be a medium, and as a result ICR established the first Krishi Vigyan Kendra in 1974 at Puducherry under TNAU, which was an instant success. As of today, we have around 665 KVKs throughout the country, nearly one in each district. Back in 1969, 14 banks were nationalized, which were supposed to give credit to agriculture and allied sectors, but even after the nationalization, they gave credit to the big farmers only. Thus, finally, NABARD came into existence in 1982, with a mandate for facilitating credit flow for promotion and development of agriculture and allied sectors. Many programs which we saw and many other important programs post NABARD we will cover in a different video. And now we'll see the current agriculture status of India. Everything about agriculture in India is governed by the Ministry of Agriculture and Farmer Welfare under Dr. Radha Mohan Singh. Ministry has 3 departments under it. Now talking of India with a 17% of world population and 4% of the world water resources have a meager of 2.5% land with it, and around 43% of this is the net sown area with a cropping intensity of 142%. Agriculture play a vital role in India's economy. 55% of the population is engaged in agriculture and allied activities and contribute around 17% of country's GVA, gross value added, or rather say 13.5% of India's GDP. India ranks second worldwide in the farm output and is the second largest producer of rice and wheat in the world. Apart from that, India is the world's largest producer of many fresh fruits, vegetable, milk, major spices, jute staples such as millets, castor oil seeds, and the list goes on. So agriculture in India is going great, but many things in it need to be changed, and the change itself starts from you. So be the change. And any suggestions or queries, comment down below. Some important links are in the description. Do them check out. Thank you for watching and keep greenifying.